In my last video, I made you one of these bags with the gift bag punch board. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how I did this embellishment right here. So I used the Happy Scenes set and the coordinating die, and that one's called the Hearth and Home Framelets. So first of all, I took a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and with Garden Green ink, I stamped the pine trees from the Happy Scenes set. And let's see, stamp that about right here. And then after I stamped that, and I'm going to let it dry for a moment, I wanted to add the snow. So I took the Softly Falling embossing folder, I lined it up so that I have heavy snow at the top here, and then it starts to get a little bit lighter as it comes down. So that's how I put that, and I'm going to run that through the big shop. Okay, so now that's ready for the window frame. Now to do the window frame, I am going to take the magnetic platform, and this is stuck really tight because it's metal, and then on top of there I have the precision base, and you want to be careful you don't snap your fingers in between there because it can be pretty tight. It can go pretty tight. And on here I'm going to place the window sill. I have the window frame. Then I also have, move this over a little bit so I can do this all in one pass, the piece from the Christmas Greetings Thinlet set. And I'll just place that on there and put my acrylic pad over that and run that through the Big Shot. Okay, because I ran that through on the precision plate, it should pop out a little bit easier. There we go, there's the front of that one. Okay. And this piece didn't even stay right in there, it just popped right out, and of course I am doing the thicker silver glimmer paper, but I'm still having to separate it from the edge, but it's coming apart really easily. It's cut, it just didn't pop out. Go. And even though I was doing that over the magnetic platform, it does not really stick to the metal dies. It sticks to the platform really well, but the metal dies don't really hold perfectly like if you were using an acrylic plate. So if you want them to hold better without and not worry about moving, you might still want to tape it. The benefit of using that precision plate is that you don't have to use any wax paper, any kind of dryer sheets or anything. That metal plate helps to cut that out more quickly. Okay, so now I just need to put that together. There. Place some of the fast views on the back here. That's the really sticky tape. And then actually I think I'm going to just set it this way so I can tell that it's centered on there. Let's do the top and make sure, yep, that looks good. Okay, so there's my window. And then let's take the sill, and I'm just going to place that down. Over the bottom here. And on that windowsill, I'm going to put the piece, and I'm going to use the fine tip glue pen. Now this glue does actually need a little bit of time to dry, so after I put the glue on here, I'm just going to set something on top of it while it's drying. Okay, so while that's drying, I want to do my sentiment, and I have the Night of Navy, and I'm using this greeting, A Christmas Wish for You. It's from the Joyful Season set, and I'm stamping that on there. So what I did is I wanted to have this end on it, but if you see, my die is too short, so it would cut off part of my sentiment. So I cut it so that it is just shorter, just narrower than the die. It's about 7/8 inch wide. I slipped it through, placed it where I want, and then I'm going to run it through the Big Shot up to that point and then run it back out so that I don't go over this end, and it will just cut the one end. Okay, so I rolled that in, and as soon as I heard that click that it cut that part, I backed it back out so I didn't run over this end, and then I have it cut like just the scalloped edge on one end. And in the upper corner, I've taken a little bit of the trim, the silver cording trim. I'm going to put some adhesive down there. Kind of took it and just kind of wrapped it around so that it's got this multi-looped bow. And then I tied a little piece of linen thread around there to hold that. And so I'm going to stick that down. Let's put down some more glue here on this snowflake element. And then just like I did before, I'm going to put down something heavy and let's let that sit for a little bit. I'm not sure if it sat long enough, but I'm going to just show you how I finish this up, and then I might let it just sit a little bit more after I'm done here. So I set a rhinestone in the center, and then I just pick this up. Let's pull that bag back in. Oh, of course, first, before I do that, got to fill it with one of my favorite treats. Love the peppermint white chocolate lint candies, and so I think we can make somebody's day with some of those. And then let's take our embellishment here and a wish for you at Christmas, and just pop that on there with a clothespin. And then after you've given it to somebody to make their day, they can open it up. Oh, yep, I knew that's going to have to sit a little bit longer. Hot glue would work a little bit better, or more quickly. And then they can open that up and get their treat out. If you have any questions about what I've done, don't hesitate to contact me, Chris, at mystamplady.com. All of these supplies are available in my online store at shopwithmystamplady.com. And if you like videos like these, I would love a thumbs up. Thanks very much.